Alright guys, this is another comic book haul. I had a small haul, went digging through some dollar bins, um, and plus I got a bunch of new issues off the rack, so I figured this would be a good time to do we'll just call it a last month's book this week. Last month's books this week. So I'm going to do a quick two from the tomb. So I figured I got two of my favorite covers from Spawn and Savage Dragon, since I got a lot of image titles in this call. So for the first one is this is actually was a recent one. I believe I got it either 2 years ago or a year, 2 or 3 years ago. But Savage Dragon issue number 35. I like this. It's probably one of my favorite Savage Dragon covers, because you got Hellboy on the cover, and that's just a badass looking cover. And for Spawn, I think if I had to pick a favorite cover, this would be right up there, especially if it's a McFarlane cover. Could easily go different Capullo cover, but I'm with issue 2. I've always liked this cover, just for the, yeah, got Spawn like on top of some tombstones and stuff like that. But yeah, I figured I'd just keep it short and simple this week. Just show two covers that I enjoy from Spawn and Savage Dragon. Probably two of the longest running, well, it's not as, probably it is, two of the longest running image titles. Basically, almost from day one, especially with Spawn. But yeah, I think I'm getting pretty close to getting my collection done for Spawn issue 1 through 100. Alright, so went digging through some dollar bins and some half-price books type deal, but it wasn't half-price books, this was a local shop. So the first one I'm going to show, everything's out of the dollar bin. Found an issue of Elvira, issue number 8. I had to find another issue to get the $10, because it's one of them things where it's a minimum $10 to use a debit card, so I just ran and grabbed this issue. I was originally gonna get it, but I was like, but then I'm glad I got it, so can't go wrong with that. Give you a little peek of the inside. Let's see. I have a couple of these issues. I mean, they're alright. I mean, it's just not something I'm going out of my way to collect every single issue of or anything like that, but figured, since I needed another book, this wasn't a bad one to have as an extra. Also found another copy of The Pit that I needed. Dale Keown's book from Image. And it's part of the Full Bleed. I believe that's his, what's it called, imprint or whatever. As you can see here. Just an absolute monster, yeah. It's like if the Hulk met Doomsday. But yeah, I'm getting pretty decent size runs going here of these two books. I mean, these two, I mean, this and Pit in the Max. Found this for $1. Issue number 23. I said in like a video or two ago that it's getting harder and harder to find like the Max and the Pit books in the dollar bins, and what do you know, next week I find two of them in a dollar bin. But yeah, you can see Sam Keith's artwork in here is just really cool, man. Like, ended up picking this book up too. Keith Giffen's Trencher. I always thought this was a DC book for some reason. I'm not sure why. Not sure if there was something else that was just similar to this or what, but for some reason I always thought it was like a DC book. I'm not sure why. But yeah, you can see, was that Ninjas versus Robots? You can just see like that book is heavily influenced by stuff like this. Just an awesome 90s style. So for the last one of the dollar bins here, I ended up picking up From Dusk Till Dawn, the graphic novel. I've never seen this before, which is crazy because it's something that's right up my alley. It's you see who the art team is there, creative staff. It was pretty cool reading this again. I've been wanting to watch it. Maybe I got it on Blu-ray or DVD, one of those. And it's just yeah. But this might be the key, you know. Everybody likes keys and stuff like that, but I'm not sure. But this is the first appearance of the Gecko brothers, Seth and Richard. But yeah, that was my dollar bins finds. So I was flipping back through. They have like a used graphic novel, trade paperbacks, whatever you want to call them. And I ended up finding another copy of Phantom Lady for $5 from Erotic Comics. So now I have 2 copies. For a while I couldn't find this book forever. Now within a matter of 2 or 3 weeks I can found 2 copies, which is crazy. That's how it goes in the biz, the collecting biz. Both look really nice condition. So there's a little sticker residue, but still, I mean, so 2 copies now. That sums up my comic book haul here. Sorry, you probably hear my kids in the background singing that song. Alright, now for this, or last month's books this week. So this is basically could be from last week or 3 weeks ago, who knows. First up, I'm going to say big thanks to McKinley Richard there. He recommended this book on his channel. And it's a silent issue, but it's really, really good. Usually I'm not a fan of silent issues that much, but this one was, this lived up to the hype, man. This is just great storytelling, so I'm interested to see what happens. So I'll definitely be picking up the next issue of this. But I highly recommend it too. I'm not sure if this is going to be one of those titles. It might be better to read in trade format, but because I'm not going to be sure if every issue is going to be silent, but just look at this artwork, man. It's just nuts. Let's see. Also picked up Batman. Great, not great, but good pivot from Tiny Onion's Batman run to now Williamson. This was a good pivot. Now I think it's going to get started, what he wanted to accomplish with his run. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens these next couple of months. It always happens like this. There'll be this like the connecting. Get this one out of the way. Now let's get started on our run. Moon Knight still continues to be good. I'm not sure how much longer I'm going to be on this title. Probably another, maybe stop at 12. I'm not 100% sure when I'm going to stop. It's Marvel, so they'll be canceling anyways, don't worry. But I've been enjoying it, but it's just like, I already have a Batman book, so this is basically Batman in a white costume with some supernatural stuff going on. But yeah, like I said, I'm gonna keep getting the issues, but I'll probably maybe stop at either issue 12 or 15. Same with the new Hulk book. I'm probably gonna stop at issue 10 because I'm not a huge um, fan of Donny Cates' writing. So, but that was everything in my pull list. This is stuff I just picked up off the shelf yesterday. So, for some reason, I forgot about this book. The Gods of Brutality. Finishes this story arc. It's issue number 4. Got our heroes here. Just good fun. Just good, you know. If this was a video game, it'd be a good button smasher book. You know, just constant action, you know, one-liners, just different monsters, demons, and everything you want. Plus metal guys. This is funny here. But yeah, it looks like there's going to be another story arc, so that's pretty cool. But this looks like the new story arc. Looks like it's luchadors. For those in the wrestling, the fellow wrestling, that's going to be, that looks pretty awesome. So I'm going to pick it up. I enjoyed this team. I enjoy their writing. They got the sort of the similar sense of humor and stuff like that, and everything's just like, you know, brutal. Hence the name. Hence the name. So I was like, you know, shopping around and stuff like that, and I saw this book, Heavy Metal Drummer. Automatically thought of Chris Hansen there. Another YouTuber. His link's down below. Check him out. This doesn't really have anything too much to do with drumming, though. There's an Anthrax shirt there, Chris. But yeah, the dude, if you can see up here, not to give the story away, but does a little candy there, I guess. Gets on the drum set, and he's drumming away, then all of a sudden I think he starts tripping his balls off there. And he just goes into this, like, this nightmare scenario where, like, you know, all kind of crazy stuff happens. So then I was flipping through this at the store. I was like, man, this is just really, really cool. It's just out there. So of course I had to buy it. Then I guess we come down and it's like comes back down to reality. And it just goes through that, and so then he I'm not gonna give the rest away, but there is gonna be an issue 2, I guess. But yeah, I saw this, man. I was like, yeah, I had to pick this up. You know, plus you got Black Sabbath shirt on. You can't beat that. Last up, I picked up. I can't remember any of the YouTubers that I watched regularly. Basically, everybody listened down below. I can't remember if anybody recommended this. So if I forgot who it was, for some reason I saw this and I was like, oh yeah, this looks pretty cool. It's got this weird feel to it though, you know. It's like that. I don't know if all scalp books are like that. I can't remember. But I just I enjoyed the story. I might give it issue number 2 a chance, but I thought it was pretty decent. You know, it's vampire stuff. You know, it got building up a character building. Basically, what this first issue is, you get to know, like, it's just got some decent scenes in it and stuff like that. So, but then gives the old Terminator, come with me if you want to live, as the end. So that's what basically I probably would have there we go. Another one, I think, you know, I think what's happening a lot too, and this isn't groundbreaking news or anything like that, but a lot of it's A lot of these books are just being written for trade paperbacks, and you can tell. I mean, yeah, but this was still good. I enjoyed it, but I'm gonna wait till issue number 2 before I recommend people buy this book. Great solid start, great introduction to the characters, some pretty cool scenes. You know, a brutality, vampire stuff. You know, but it's just gonna be another issue before I can say, oh yeah, this is a book you might want to pick up. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Sorry this went a little bit longer. I'm not sure how long we're even at. But I'm going to leave it there. Talk to you next time. Check out all the channels down below. Check out my Instagram. We'll see you next time.